audiences. So without further ado, Mr. Dodson.
How you guys doing? Alright, so yeah, she said I'm named Mr. Dawson. I teach at Northeast High School, but the group that I have is called Speak. It's a component of the Jason Taylor Foundation. You guys know Jason Taylor? Yeah. Alright, so we have a foundation, and it's underneath the foundation, it's called the Omari Hardaway Blue Apple Poetry Network. And so we have poetry clubs throughout the county and in different high schools, middle schools. So at your respective schools, you might want to join. So today we have 4 poets that they're gonna hold on, guys. All right, they're gonna perform a piece that they wrote specifically for this event. All right, this is a piece they wrote specifically for the event. We're invited to come, and so they're gonna perform. So just ask a couple things as they perform. Please be respectful. If you like what they say, you can make some noise. And you can smile, laugh, clap, say, yeah, that's right. Whatever. I'm gonna go. All right. So we have Peter, Savannah, Garrett, and Hailey. The group is called Speak.
Stay in school. Back to school. Back to my pen and my mind. Paper. Loose leaves had led me to the roots of my tree. I can branch in either direction. Before I found this passion in the back of class, every teaching was a lame lecture. I didn't know what I had on my mind. All I knew was that I really didn't care for school. I couldn't read that well. Yeah, it's just something I do. I went for my friends, for my once innocent eyes to see the lives and lives of others. Public schools popped the bubble I lived in. But the idea of what we do, what society is and what we do, middle school slap boxing with some fools, started skipping classes to puff and pass it. Yeah, I heard you cool. Trying to be the chillest. He say he got man hands, he trying to be the realest. As my father every morning gave me words of wisdom to be a realist. Gold that I locked in the back of my mind. I wanted my friends to steal it. I had something, they did it. High school, I found a way to manage my anger. Misdirected aggression lesson when pressing my pen to paper and freeing my soul. Ventilation. Now I'm cool without a perk-filled breeze. Style with ease. When I find poetry, I find my life. When I find these words, I find my mind. I go to school to gain knowledge.
School starts again soon. For 8 hours a day, I have time to try and forget the carousel thoughts spinning through my head, the one that's collected too many tokens. There's a million things I'd love to say, but just like words not spoken can be heavy, words that are formed and let out can control us just as much. I'm said to be an overachiever, a girl with a wild, crazy kind of fire in her eyes, like some animal peering out of a forest fire. I like to keep it that way. Laughing is so much easier than saying the things I desperately would love to say, but this isn't a pity poem, but a victory cry instead, because I figured something out. I figured out that even though I'm drowning in problems, that I can still swim, that even though I don't see a lifeboat or any sign of shore, that there's an island inside of me, a rare yearning for something more. Because what happens when our children ask us what went wrong? Will we be brave enough to tell them the truth or hide behind lies? Can we look our creation in the eyes and tell them that we've lived a life worth living or one shadowed in regret? Will we be brave enough to change the path we're going on or say that the burden of the world is just too heavy for our already sagging shoulders? I know what it's like to question everything. I know what it's like to go to school and stay late just so you don't have to go home. I know what it's like to sit in a classroom and wonder if half the things we're learning will even benefit us in the future anyway. And sometimes it feels like it'd just be easier to give up, to not go anymore. But I'm afraid that I'll be a book that no one wants to read anymore, music that no one listens to, a movie playing over and over and over again in an abandoned theater with no audience in sight. What if I get caught up in aspiring for more that I forget to be more? There's a creature of creativity living inside of me. Will I be brave enough to set it free? Will it live up to my expectations or just end up disappointing me? We understand why children are afraid of dark, but why are men afraid of light? Why are we afraid of being all that we can be? Why am I afraid of being all that I can be? They say if you can't take the kid from the fire, take the fire from the kid, but we must win back the flame they've been trying to put out. We must show that we can kindle the heat by aspiring to be people instead of labels, because I'd be content if my son had a heart of gold but not straight A's, because why should his occupation make me more or less of a woman, of a parent? But in order to be a better person, I've got some things I've got to give, some time, some dedication. There's some responsibilities that I have to live up to. Don't let people who don't know what they're doing try to make you something you're not. Only you can save yourself.
Thank God I'm finally a senior. For the last 3 years, I've been waiting for this day to come. The day I can finally walk around school and be the big man on campus. The day I can finally say that I'm a senior, I only have 1 more year. The day I knew I would soon graduate with all my peers. I feel a lot wiser and I don't know why. I guess I learned more than I expected as the time went by. This might be the last year I have with all my friends. I've known some since day one, and I hope they with me to the end. Cause see, my crew was kind of popular, and we saw a lot of trends, and the security guards might give us a hard time because see, all my friends are rappers, and we kick the hard rhymes. We start crowds at lunchtime and help everyone have fun. But the principal didn't like it, so we constantly on the run. This is my last year, so I'll be cool sometimes. See, I kind of like school. I miss it when I'm gone. And I hope all my friends can hit me up on my phone. Because I want to keep in touch and still hang out with them, volunteer after school. I'm going to put them hours in. And that some of my friends got in trouble over the years, though. Those are the same ones that I still shed tears for. Some of them in jail, and some of them just died. They changed me and saved the way that I live my life. So when I walk across the stage, now I know that I'm going to win. And for the last year of school, I'm going to do it just for them.
First day jitters. Make sure to show up here on time because coming late is usually for the potential dropouts and the quitters. And I got dreams of a square cap, rolled up diploma, and graduation dinner just to think about it now puts butterflies up in my innards consider. The many first days like this one where I thought I wouldn't last. The many times I passed up or puffed and passed, the many times I slipped up and skipped class, those good choices and those bad decisions all get swept up like a tidal wave sweeping up the sand, and all that's left is this first day where I begin. Yet can't pretend that it's a clean slate because people are always going to be talking about your past up in the hallways, but I'm more concerned about walking across stage to show my peers how I made it and show my daddy what he raised. Don't get caught up in sequential slang. Because the first day can feel a lot like the second, and the 25th might feel just like the 4th. So keep on running your school year and let the school year run its course. Don't get caught up in first day jitters. Don't be a quitter. Anxiety is a hard hitter. So just focus on walking across stage. Graduation day.
Find the passion that lies in your lives. Pick up that passion to run. Because that's what saves our lives.
Don't look so hard for yourself and someone or something else that you lose who you are.
The road to success is always in construction. So don't you ever give up, because that'll be a self-destruction. Live, because you're worth it.